Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wotb Fv215b and I bring you Fv215b 183 aka Death Star. Now I have made a few previous videos with the Death Star, but I've never done one with commentary, so I decided I would make another video and I would add a bit of commentary. Now my first battle, one of my friends, the Gypsy God, is on our team. We start off with a little bit of banter. He tells me to get out and leave, so I confirm. So we do go right. We have only got 2 mediums. The enemy have got 3 mediums, but usually it depends how many. If the majority of your team are heavies or mediums or TDs, sorry, you do usually go left. If you've got 4 or 5 mediums, you would normally go right. So I sit at the back, camping or sniping or whatever you want to call it, as I do find this is the best position. You can see the mediums, you can see the sniper, TDs, heavies to your left, and as you see here, the mediums. And look at this shot, T54, boom. Now I'm going to slow that down because you see the little, under the train you've got little panels. My shot actually goes through one of them panels. Now, people say that this tank has got rubbish accuracy. Now, that was amazing accuracy. You can't shoot through a little panel like that, and it ammo racks in, which makes it even more better. So that's what I love about this tank. That's why this is my favourite tank. Now this leopard, luckiest leopard ever, just about to shoot him and he backs off, not knowing that I'm looking at him, but he backs up a little bit. But yeah, this tank, unfortunately I can't actually see it. I don't want to move because I know I've only got 1 medium to my right on my team and them 2 are there, so I don't want to move. I don't want to push on because I know that there are TDs and other tanks around there. So I decided to sit here and wait for him to come. Now again, this leopard is the luckiest leopard in the world. HE 400 damage and left him on 42 HP. And because of that, I get shot once, I get shot twice, and I get shot the 3rd time. All because I did a low roll. If I'd have just used AP, he would have died, but I didn't want to. Luckily I take him out there, and already my team are doing their job. My good mate Gypsy God has got 2 kills for himself, and now is where I start panicking. But this bit's quite funny because I've now got an OBJ to my left and the leopard in front of me, which I don't know why he didn't shoot. He decided just to run away, go and join the object, which now, and then decides to come in front of me. Gets 1 shot, but I managed to do near enough 1400 damage. Now I have not got a clue what that leopard is doing. I've just shot him. He knows I've shot him. I'm a 2-shot for him. And why didn't he push me? I'm on a 20-odd second reload. Luckily he bounced me there. Object 704 luckily did 400 damage, which I managed to stay alive. My good friend Gypsy God comes and helps me, takes a shot, and I managed to take him out for my 3rd kill. Now that battle was only 3k damage, but it was a fun battle for numerous reasons. The T54 and the leopard. Now here I'm going to show you a quick clip. Look at that, 429 damage. So frustrating. This is what I get frustrated about with using HE. I can never, very rarely I do high rolls, but then luckily this object 704 just, when you're close up with tanks like the object, the Jaegeru, you have got the ability to circle them, which was what I did there. I feel sorry for that object, but I don't really. Now moving on to my next battle. We have 4 TDs, enemy has 3 TDs, and we do decide to push left. Now, again, this battle is quite funny I think it's our object 140 and the enemy Jaegeru. They started having a little argument. You'll see it going for, just keep watching the chat throughout the battle. Now, one thing with this tank that I must stop doing, and I must start being more patient. Now, I decided this battle, usually I'd sit here for 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and if I don't get any targets, I would move. But then me moving normally gets me killed. So I decided to sit here and just be patient, which is what you have to do with this tank. Don't rush into things. Your armor's not that great. Yes, you can bounce shots, which again I did in the last battle, and you'll see me bounce a nice shot in this battle. But just be patient. You've got the biggest gun in the game, and you'll see being patient pays off. Now, it's been just over a minute, and I've seen a couple of tanks which I haven't had any targets on. That object 140 on the enemy team is annoying because he keeps poking up just to spot the team, but I can't get to him. And the same as that E100, he's just died behind the building. I can't get to him, but that's where I would now normally push right. I can see that E100 on his own. I'd push right, but I decide no, I'm going to be patient. I'm in no problem, and then this is where patience pays off. Spotted is that Death Star, bang, 1300 damage. So 2 minutes, and one shot I've now got more damage than my whole team. So I know the Death Star is on very low health, and this is when I see the Maya team E100 on his own to the right. He is calling for help and he is getting shot, and I know that the enemy E100 is on his own. So I don't want to just sit there and watch my E100 die. I do decide to go and help him. So I push around again. Our E100 gets shot. The enemy E100 gets shot, and I managed to take one shot in, 917 damage, which puts him now to a one shot. Our Jaegeru manages to take him out. So 2 tanks down. We haven't got any tanks at the minute down, and now is where I decide the E100. Yes, he's on a one shot, but the enemy I can see that are not great, especially this Death Star. He got a nice HE shell from me, and after that he's just been hiding behind this building. Not expecting I'm going to flank round and finishing him off. Now, I do know there is a couple of TDs here, so I do not want to push around because there is still a Jaegeru and the Object 268. And again, look, Object 268, the HE was rubbish, and I managed to bounce facing him, which I then managed to take one nice shot on him, which leaves him on 626 health. Now, at this point, there's 4 tanks left alive. I'm still full health. I'm now reloaded. I'm not too fussed about getting shot. I'd take that shot any day just to take him out. Now, if it was 2 or 3 tanks on our team, I would have waited for the object to make a mistake. But like I said, we still got full team. I wasn't too worried. Now, this Jaegeru, he was the one having a bit of banter with the object, and as you see there, lucky noob. I don't know how he was lucky. The E100, and then our object, boom, noob, camper. I don't know why people do that. Of course he's going to camp. He's a TD. It just makes me laugh when you get called a camper in a TD. So 2 tanks left. I'm just focusing on the E100, hoping he would turn, and he does, and another 1369 damage, which now takes him. My old team push, I was hoping they wouldn't push and I'd take one more shot on him, but unfortunately they do push, they take him out, and our E3 managed to take out the final E5. So again, a nice battle. I had a lovely bounce, I had a lovely HE shot, and in total 6.1k damage, which is the best thing about this tank. You don't realise how much damage you actually do. Felt like I only did 3-4k damage, But when you have these nice HE shells that do 1400 damage, it's lovely. I've known some people, some good friends of mine, that have done seven shots in this tank and have got 8k, 9k damage. It's if you shoot the HE and it pays off, and you shoot at the right part of the tank, and it doesn't do a low roll of 3, 4, 500, and it does do 14, 15, sometimes even 1600. It's just crazy how much damage you can actually do. So I'm Meaty69. I hope I get to see most of you at Tankfest in 2 weeks' time. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.